Hey everyone, Guppy Girl here, and today I want to do a super quick video on the Prime Day sales that I think are worth it. I know there is probably only about like 4 hours left if I can get this video out done in time, but I think these are some really great products that I personally use. I threw in some others, mostly all freshwater, but there are some saltwater stuff, so stay tuned and we're going to go through it. First one I'm going to be showing you is this 7-ounce Tetra Color Flakes. Now this is like really basic stuff, but because it's such a large quantity, so the 7-ounce one is it's really big. Actually, I have one currently in my freezer right now. This I feed to my guppies, I feed it to everybody, and it's just really cheap food. You can see here the deal is it's originally $20 and now it's down to about $12, and that's really good. That's almost like half off. Tetra Flakes is definitely something that every freshwater fish keeper can use, because who doesn't need food? Second, we're going to be looking at this Hikari Fancy Guppy little pellets. They're super tiny, will definitely fit like probably a juvenile guppy to an adult guppy. It also crushes up really easily. If you just kind of squish it between your fingers, you can make it almost powdery for a little baby guppy fry. This one isn't a Prime Day sales deal particularly, but this was just a deal that I saw. Originally it's $16 and it's down to about 11-ish, so that's a pretty good deal for 3 of these packets. So this isn't a huge packet of food, but it is a good supplementary food in addition to with the tropical fish flakes and other things you might be feeding your guppies. I really like this, and this is a 3-pack, so it's pretty good. I think in the store they might run you like $5 for one. The next one I want to be showing you is this Nicrew clip-on light. Now I did use this for a long time on a 2.5 gallon tank, and I also used it on a 8-gallon tank. For the 8-gallon, it definitely, I would need 2 of these, so I did run a separate light and this one in addition, just to get the full spread of the tank, but it is super bright. One thing to note is that this light does get a little bit hot at the top. Now, I never had a problem with it. Although this deal isn't amazing, you do save about $5 off of this, and this is definitely something I'm going to be buying for myself in this order for my future nano tanks. Next deal we have here is a pump. Now, for me personally, I have so many nano tanks and I'm moving a lot of water all the time. My current pump that I used for mixing my water for my shrimp when I add remineralizer, or I'm making salt water up and I'm adding the salt, you need a pump to kind of really get that water stirred in and mix everything together. So since my current one is blowing out and making a lot of noise now, I'm going to be getting this one. This is a really good deal actually, since it's a 400 gallon per hour pump, and it originally was about $28. You're down to like 16-ish, so that's almost half, and that is a really good deal in my opinion. So I'm going to be getting this. Next up is this wood. Now there are a few different deals for here. We have like this 1-pack that's $28. This one, which is honestly the best deal at 48% off, because originally being $32. But yeah, I like the small one. This is a 4.5 to 7.5 inch pack of wood, and you get 5 of them for about $17. They do come in other sizes, but the deals just aren't as good. As you can see, this one's 34% off, and you get only 3 pieces. This is 1 piece of wood, another 34% off, and then this one's a $39 for a 2-pack. In my opinion, this pack is probably the best one, not only because it has the most percentage off, but also because I deal with a lot of nano tanks, and nano tanks you need smaller pieces of wood. In addition, like, you could also like attach these smaller pieces together and get more of a larger size sculpture piece of wood for your tank. Yeah, think of it as you will. I think this is a really great deal. So next we have Fluval Stratum. Now this isn't one of those Prime Day deals, but this is a great deal, and it's been going on for about a month now actually. So this is Fluval Stratum. I'm sure some of you, maybe most of you, know or have heard of this product. I love this. I've been using it for all of my tanks if I don't want to pay for that premium 88 aqua soil. and originally this price is at $64, but for about a month now it's been this $38.57. Really great deal. So hopefully this lasts long enough for you guys to pick one of these up and put in your cart. And it is a decently large bag. You could probably plant about 2 standard 10-gallon tanks with this substrate bag itself, if that helps give you a little bit of more idea of the size and dimension. Next up is something that maybe not considered aquarium related, but to me, I am obsessed with aquariums and fish tanks. Everything in my mind is like, can that be an aquarium? Yes. So this is one of those. This is a larger jar than the usual. Like usually they're about 1.5 gallons ish. So this is a very large jar, considering for being a 2.5 gallon. Here's the dimensions you can see at the bottom here. So yeah, it's a pretty large jar. I wouldn't put eggs in it, but here is the deal. You have 31% off. So it's originally going to run you about $70. Now it's about $48. Now I know $48 for a 2.5 gallon jar is pretty dang expensive, considering if you have like a good thrift store near you, you might be able to find something like this. It kind of just depends on your area. So for me, I'm going to be putting this in my cart only because I've been eyeballing this jar for so long now, considering who the heck is going to pay $70 for a jar. I would much rather pay $50, although that is already probably outrageous for some of you fish people, but that's just me. So now we're going to get into the salty side of things, and this is some reef glue. I know you can probably use other cyanoacrylate type glues that are fish tank safe, but when it comes to my reef tank and how much I pay for corals, I really want to use only stuff for inside a reef and not skimp out. That's just me. Original price is about $17. It's gonna run you about $11-ish now, so that is a really good deal considering. And this is not a Prime Day sale thingy from the looks of it, but it is a good deal. Next up on our saltwater stuff, we are going to be looking into this lighting for a saltwater tank. Now I haven't tried this one at all yet. I do want you to use something a little bit smaller for my up and coming smaller reef tank. So I'm thinking this one will probably be a good match, and it does have the Prime Day deal going on. About $10 cheaper. I know that's not a whole lot, but it is something that would entice me personally to try it out, and maybe you guys. And of course, you have a certain amount of time to return something if you don't like it. So for me, I'm gonna try it out, see if I like it. This one has piqued my interest, so I'm gonna be trying this one out for the first time. Next one we have is this lens for taking photography of your corals. See here some of the little diagrams they have on how you can use it. And currently, yes, usually your tank, both the before picture, I guess that is usually what tanks look like when you record them on your phone, and it is really hard to just see anything. Currently, I've been using these reef sunglasses. They're like orange and they kind of help shade out some of the blue light. So I've been trying to hold those up to my phone camera and to take videos that way, which is a bit of a hassle, of course. So this deal is gonna be pretty good for me, originally being about $37 and now being $22-ish. This is cork bark, which I'm sure us in the aquarium hobby have dabbled in other hobbies of the planty nature variety, and cork bark is something you use in the back of most like bioactive terrariums. So not that I'm going to be making a terrarium anytime soon. I kind of have other plans for this cork bark, but this is a pretty good deal. You get 4 pieces for about $23, and I know it's not too much of a deal considering like $27 to $23, but it is a bit of a sale and something, you know, every time you see those sales pop up, you're like, there is a sale. Should I get it? Should I not? So this is something I'm going to be debating on getting, but is something that I've had in my cart or like in my wish list for a very long time. Next up is something that maybe you wouldn't consider getting, but if you do sell fish and plants online, maybe you will consider getting. This is the 8-inch one. Basically, if you have fish or plants in a plastic bag, you put this the edge of the plastic bag in between where you want it to get sealed, and you just kind of press it down, and it's hot. It will melt the plastic and create a seal for you. If I'm correct, I believe this is the one Dan from dansfishtanks.com. If I've got that correctly, I'll have the correct thing somewhere around here. He uses this exact sealer. It comes in a few different colors, although the blue one is the one that has the best sale right now. So this is 16% off. The black one is also 16, and then blue, this one's a good whopping 27% off. Yeah, this is a really good deal, and I'm gonna have to wait till like next Prime Day to get. But if you are in the fish selling business and you want to look professional and heat seal your plastic fish baggies, this is definitely something I would recommend getting, considering it is a really good deal right now. And that is all for this video. Hopefully I can get it out to you super fast, because I know there's just a few more hours left in Prime Day. But yeah, here are some of the items that I will be getting or have already purchased in the past. Don't spend too much, guys. Although there are some really good deals right now, don't go too crazy. All right, and I will see you in the next one.